You will never believe it, and you'll be rushing around the room telling yourself, this can't be true. Keanu, we're sorry for everything. We don't want to harm your reputation. After this video, you will find out what is the real reason for his public image. A modest, simple good man who spends millions of dollars on charity. What really lies behind his reserved friendliness, and why is he so secretive about his personal life? Watch Just Legends, don't forget to subscribe and like, and let's get started. It all started when we tried to find some dark and inexplicable aspects of information about Keanu Reeves in order to create a video that stands out from the crowd. However, our search did not bring the desired results. All information about Reeves was positive and unambiguous. This raised doubts because one cannot always be exceptionally good, especially in the world of Hollywood stars. We decided to turn to scientific thesis in the field of human psychology and analysis of the roles that Keanu played, and also examined his actions and interviews. Our goal is to uncover any inconsistencies or hidden aspects of his personality that could explain this seemingly too good to be true image. What inspires a person to do certain things, such as becoming strong and practicing martial arts? The famous psychologist Abraham Maslow, in his hierarchy of needs, identified the need for security, which is associated with fear and motivation. Maslow argued that until the fear of protection and security is satisfied, a person will strive for self-actualization and achievement of his highest potentials. As for Keanu Reeves, he studied 8 martial arts throughout his life and demonstrated his skills in films. Keanu Reeves began his journey in the martial arts with karate. He also focused heavily on combat shooting, spending over 1,000 hours training with one of the world's top firearms champions. Kung Fu Grandmaster Yang Wu Ping intensively trained Keanu to create impressive fight scenes in The Matrix. Krav Maga. At the age of 47, Keanu Reeves was mentored by the world-renowned judo black belt master Regan Nakado. The Brazilian jiu-jitsu master also contributed to improving Keanu's skills. Jiu-jitsu requires patience and control over one's own actions, which made Keanu even more impressive on screen. Aikido, Keanu has mastered the Filipino arts of melee weapons such as axes, knives, sticks, and improvised environment weapons, giving his fighting skills even more variety. Keanu says, "I've been doing martial arts since I was a kid, and when you've been doing it as long as I have, it becomes part of your muscle memory." Why would this person be like this? One might assume that this is due to a feeling of powerlessness, or to make money because money creates the illusion of security. Why would he play such evil roles as John Wick? Has anyone counted how many people he killed in 4 parts? This is one of the most brutal films in Hollywood where cruelty is justified by revenge and self-defense. Where does the guy get so much aggression, and why does he want to take revenge in this role in real life? The answer could lie somewhere far in his youth. Little Keanu's father abandoned his family when he was only 3 years old. The mother of the future actor practically did not participate in the upbringing of Reeves and his younger sister. In 1992, when Keanu was already grown up, he learned that his father was sentenced to 10 years in prison for drug trafficking. My parents separated, or rather, my dad got involved in drugs and left my mom when I was 3 years old. By the way, I haven't forgotten him since then. I can't wrap my head around how you can leave your wife and 2 children on a whim, Reeves once admitted. Now, we will plunge into the most intimate moments of his personal life, and perhaps it will cause you such strong emotions and cognitive stress that you will want to smash your smartphone against the wall or break your MacBook. Let's continue. Actors make their own decisions about accepting roles, and this usually happens if they find the character interesting and exciting for themselves. Next, we will look at what roles Keanu chose and what motives were behind his choices. From 1999 to 2001, Keanu maintained a relationship with Jennifer Syme. And at the same time, in 2000, he decided to try himself in the film The Gift. In this film, Keanu Reeves plays the role of an abuser who is constantly cheating, the husband who is accused of murdering a woman. The question of how difficult it is to live with an actor who must transform into roles like this can be complex and intense. How exactly the actor behaved in his personal life during filming can only be speculated. This can be a challenge for the actor and those around him. In 1999, Jennifer became pregnant. On January 8th, 2000, her daughter was due to be born. In December 1999, a week before giving birth, the doctors stopped hearing the baby's heartbeat. An ultrasound showed that the girl died in the womb. The cause of death was a blood clot in the umbilical cord. This is a terrible shock for any woman. It can be assumed that Keanu could not pull his bride out of grief and inspire her to a new life. Did he want to devote more time to this? On April 2nd, 2001, a tragic car accident occurred in which 28-year-old Jennifer Syme died. Her car collided with 3 parked cars in Los Angeles. Unfortunately, Jennifer was not wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from the car at the time of collision. Death came instantly. Police believe Jennifer may have been under the influence of medication or drugs at the time of the accident. Perhaps Jennifer did not feel under his protection, and resorting to drugs and pharmacological agents was her last cry of despair. People rarely begin this path in adulthood if they did not pave it in their youth. This loss of control and the lack of necessary support from Keanu may have led to this tragedy, which left its mark on his soul forever. Every man finding himself in a similar situation would only blame himself. When Reeves realized his guilt, he withdrew from the public and became a recluse. This pain remains with him to this day. Keanu Reeves has always been far from stupid, and for him, money and reputation were of paramount importance. His decision to spend a huge amount of money on a gift of 12 motorcycles to the stuntmen was most likely a tactful move to strengthen the image of a grateful and a generous man in the eyes of the public. In the entertainment world, such gestures can serve as strategic moves to help maintain reputation and advance careers. Additionally, Keanu Reeves has mastered the art of winning over people through gifts. He understands that generosity can be a powerful tool for creating a positive impression of himself in the eyes of his colleagues and fans. This helps him strengthen his popularity and develop partnerships in the entertainment industry. For a millionaire, donations can also serve as a means of optimizing tax obligations and a way to respond to the envy of others. Charitable contributions can only improve your reputation, but also attract public attention and respect. And it so happened that all we hear on the news is Keanu Reeves donated money, while he lives like an ordinary person and rides the subway. Everyone from large media outlets to ordinary YouTubers make money from this sweet news. And this is a trend that has become viral and is maintained in every half of the year. In 2022, for some reason, news companies suddenly remembered that the actor gave 70% of the proceeds from the 1999 film The Matrix to a charity program aimed at raising money for cancer research. Whoever finds this cure will probably become very rich. He himself founded this company in 1993. Now, Keanu is one of the 10 best and highest paid actors in Hollywood. In one interview, he said, "I never cared about the money. It's not why I started acting. And I never liked the fame. The paparazzi culture is more pervasive than it used to be. Kind of. Let's watch the actor pump gas." It's nice not to have to worry about bills, though. It's a cliche that money doesn't buy you happiness, but it does buy you the freedom to live your life the way you want it. Keanu Reeves is causing controversy due to the contradiction between his portrayals in films and his kind behavior in real life. In films, he often plays tough and violent characters, which creates a negative image for the audience. However, in real life, his charitable actions and desire to atone for his past mistakes may be perceived as an attempt to smoothen the negative impressions of his film roles. This contradiction raises doubts and criticism towards the actor, who believes that his actions in real life should correspond to his images on the screen. His public life and his acting roles are intertwined into a single whole, creating a unique image. Despite Keanu's claims that he doesn't care about his reputation, the question arises: who ultimately controls his entire public picture? It's hard to believe that money doesn't matter to him, especially since those who have it usually say so. Why is it so important for him to get into the role of bloody John Wick? We cannot say, but we can assume that in addition to the actors, their sponsors or partners can also count on material benefits from the image. Atonement before God. This may be a personal motivation. Some people feel the need to engage in acts of mercy and generosity as a way to compensate for past actions. Exactly what one needs to atone for depends on each person's personal values and beliefs. What really redeems Keanu? Think about it. Write about it in the comments. Let's move on. If you look at his behavior, you will notice one strange fact. He is open to people who want to take pictures with him. But at the same time, in all the photos, he does not touch the people. What is this connected with? There are several theories that have been mentioned in the media, but which in fact do not say anything other than that he is cute. The actor does this because he does not risk being accused of sexual harassment. He is a real gentleman, and this is a sign of good manners. And much more intrigues are in the fans' comments. Nah, if you see how he holds his hand out like that, he's showing his Jesus. He's gonna respect everyone in the building, and there's nothing you can do about it. The only holy man in a hell called Hollywood. So what makes him not touch people? He may have a distrust of those who seek fame and glamour, likely due to the psychological trauma he experienced at the height of his fame. Recluses often demonstrate greater trust in animals, which may also influence their preferences to take photos with puppies. Finally, it is important to note that he strives to maintain a good reputation and therefore avoids situations that could damage his image. Having gotten rid of the illusions associated with PR and public opinion, we can draw the following conclusions about Keanu. Indeed, his image and reputation may leave him feeling lost and alone. He realizes that all the reputation that he has built is actually just an illusion. This may make him tired and feel like he doesn't have a bright future. He may feel vulnerable and frustrated in this image game. However, he has a small circle of close people who can help him overcome this loneliness. He probably finds support and comfort in their company. And finally, perhaps after his death, we will decide to bequeath his fortune to charities in order to leave his mark on the world and do something positive. It would be nice to think like that, wouldn't it? Or maybe we don't know him at all. What do you think about it? Write in the comments. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and see you next time.